So what happens is that usually patient after surgery, they come to me and telling me, sir, ki the surgery has been done on this date and now the surgeon has referred to us. The surgeon then referred to us as a radiation oncologist. We have to see the reports whether radiation therapy will help that patient or not, and what should be the appropriate technique to give radiation. It is not like you give radiation with advanced technique in each and every patient. There are certain sites where you don't need actually the very high-end radiotherapy. It is not like you take your aeroplane to go anywhere in the market. It is not needed. So we see the report, then we decide what kind of radiotherapy, what doses should he give, what area should he get radiation, which area should not get radiation, what is the chances of recurrence. So we start discussing with the patient, and most of the time the three aspects I used to discuss with the patient: why radiation therapy is needed, what are the side effects, and what is the what is the possible outcome of the radiation therapy, what impact you will have on your daily life. So these three aspects I usually talk with the patient, and the main important is why radiotherapy is needed and which modality should we use. So in head and neck cancer, most of the time I used to tell patient that you go ahead with the most advanced technique that we have, that either IMRT or rapid arc, whatever. Because in head and neck cancer, I told you there are structures which need to be saved. Because once these structures are burned, they are burned. So then I have to tell them, okay, what if we do 3D CRT, what will happen with this area will get burned, and we'll not able to save that area, and we'll not able to recover that also. It is not like with time it will recover. It is burned, it is burned, it is gone. So then most of the time what happens is that the patient get convinced, okay sir, we will go ahead with the most advanced technique, and they see the benefit. One of my patient was telling me, sir, me and one of my colleague, we both got operated at the same time, same hospital, and he went to a center for radiotherapy where he didn't opt with he was given an option, but he didn't opt for the IMRT, he opted for the lower technique 3D CRT, and I opted, and that was patient came to me and he opted for IMRT, and after I think 8 months or 1 year, when he came for follow-up, like after 2, 3, 4 follow-up, he came to me and he was saying, doctor, very thank you, because he was from a remote area, he was from a village actually. So he was telling me, sir, I am very thankful to you because I am able to eat properly. And my colleague, I had a chat with him and he was saying that he is not able to eat properly. He is feeling difficulty in taking solid foods. He can eat only liquids and semi-solid. So he was very happy because we as a radiation oncologist, we see this on a regular basis. Okay, this patient came with xerostomia, this patient is not having xerostomia, he got the 3D CRT, he got IMRT. But when a patient sees another patient and he sees the difference, okay, if I opted this, I have paid more and then I have got the benefit. So that is very important.